Hey guys, this is Pikmin Master, and I'm going to switch up a little bit because next on the list is favorite Pokemon by tier. However, this is March 26th, and I'm pretty sure that this will be uploaded in April. However, yes, it's currently not April at the time I'm recording this, so I gotta go move on. So yeah. I want to do that video after this next top, so I'm gonna skip to what would have been 48 into this one. This will be my favorite Pokemon Wi-Fi teams. So as you already know, I have named several of my Pokemon teams. So yeah, just to really distinguish them from the others. So now yeah, I could probably make this tops of my favorite Wi-Fi teams. I could probably explain to you why I named my teams this way, but I think I'll probably do it at the end of the video. Probably. So, let's begin. Okay. So, number 5, Pick Dream. So, this is a team, this is the first team for Black and White that I've made. Back when on my Pokemon Online days of actually, when I made my Pokemon Online videos on my Pikmin channel, this is the first team I made. As of now, there have been some team changes and stuff. However, on its current form, it's an okay team. The strategy of Pick Dream is for Lopunny to use Agility and Baton Pass to someone slightly slower, so they can perform a really good sweep. Yeah, that's the point. And the main Pokemon there is Dragonite. In that, Dragonite does not have Dragon Dance. It has Hone Claws, for the sole purpose so that Lopunny can Baton Pass its agility to Dragonite, therefore given +2 speed. And then after setting with Hone Claws, it will have +2 speed, +1 attack, +1 accuracy. Therefore, Dragon Rush will almost always hit with decent power and enough speed to outspeed some stuff. However, sometimes it's not very good when facing against opponent with an Ice-type move, of course, or especially if the opponent expects me to switch to Dragonite. That's why I have something like Chandelure on the team, so I can probably expect that Ice move. I also have Electros on this team, which I am not sure whether I might not sure if I might replace Electros. It's NU, so it's NU and. I guess it's NU for a reason. However, Electros is kind of bulky offense in that it has Coil, which even though it doesn't have a good move pool, but then again, at least it's better than Cling Clang. But it does have a decent mix potential. I might actually change the EVs and moves a little bit so it can have Thunder, Flamethrower, and a physical attack. To what physical attack, I'm not sure, but yeah. Okay, number 4, the NUs in Pick Misfit. Now, Pick Misfit, if you don't, this is my rotation team. It consists of various Pokemon, not a team of 6, but a team of a lot. But I decided to go with anyone who really. It's the test team. Misfit is meant to be the test team. It's always on rotation, therefore. Really, NUs can strive on rotation due to mostly unpredictability, and even though people will mostly use Pokemon that are most likely to be OU, it's the NUs that strive, especially Simipour. Simipour, in particular, is actually quite good, even though I should have given like a Sash or a Choice Scarf or Choice Specs. I gave it a Citrus Berry. Just in case, since it's a pretty good water move. It's a good water type with access to a variety of pretty good moves. But I actually do like Leavanny, Primeape. I don't think Primeape's NU, and some others. I forget whose name of Mawaile's good. You know those kinds of Pokemon. They're actually all pretty good. That's why I like Misfit. Because it's really to give NU a chance without having to be a strict NU battle. By the way, I do have an NU team that's not in this list. However, that's because the NU team, who still has not named yet, which for some reason is weird because it's been months that I made it. yeah, it's not been named because I'm still not sure if it's good for NU. I might make NU matches. If you've seen some NU matches with some guys, and if that team's successful, then I might give it a name. But I think it might still on the works. So just so you know. Number 3, all the teams that pretty much involve water types. Well, while a lot of teams have water types, but the ones that has specific Pokemon that are water types, that's specific water teams. Pick Water, Pick Hydro, and Pick Drizz. Those 3 together make up number 3. Because Pick Water is the quintessential mono water team that I made. It's actually still successful if you haven't already seen the elimination round. It survived the elimination round despite being one of my earliest teams, which is actually insane. That's what I like about Pick Water. Pick Hydro and Pick Drizz are meant to replace Pick Water. However, Pick Water is still really good in its own right. Pick Hydro, in particular, is actually meant to replace Pick Water. And it's actually 12 Pokemon, not 6. However, I've solidified to these 6, to the 6 that I have now, solely really because I really don't want to switch. I really don't want to change the team. It's actually a pretty solid team. Even though it's not mono water due to Leafeon, but it still has a lot of waters. And Leafeon's there for the obligatory it resists Pokemon that are super effective against water. And plus, Leafeon is actually a pretty good Pokemon in its own right, having Swords against Quick Attack, among other things. A Big Drizz is my rain team, and while it doesn't contain some Swift Swimmers, it used to contain Swift Swimmers back in with PO, back when it wasn't banned. So yeah, this is talking about pre-release Gen 5. That's yeah. Pick Hydro was so Pick Drizz, my bad. Rather, Pokemon the team that would be Pick Drizz is so powerful that Ubers can't beat him. Yeah, so well as that Ubers can't beat him. So I actually do something intentionally made them Ubers, despite the fact that it's not an Uber team. But I put on Ubers sometimes, and they actually do work well. And that was back before the ban of Dreidel Swift Swim. So yeah, that was actually brought to those guys. Yeah, but running a Pick Drizz is actually a pretty good, although it's not mono water, it does have various water-type Pokemon that are really incredible. Wash-Tom needs no explanation. It's one of the top Pokemon in OU. Polito also needs no explanation. He's the rain starter, and plus he's physical, so people don't really expect him. I really hope that when Black 2 White 2 come out, they get mood tutors to give Politoed Ice Punch. Otherwise, then that'll be really good on Politoed. And yeah, and Ludicolo, which is a revamp of Pick 3's Ludicolo. So yeah, it's really awesome. Okay, moving on. Number 2, Pick Minus. Yeah, I actually do love using Pick Minus. I'm not a doubles user. I suck horribly at doubles. However, every time I was like, you know what? Pick Minus. Let's use them. Pick Minus actually delivers a pretty good match. Whether it wins or loses, it does deliver a pretty good match, despite being gimmicky. It is a gimmick team, and yet it works well. Especially since Minun can't. It's hard for people to KO Minun, despite the fact that it is possible. You know, could be KO'd by a powerful Earthquake. However, like most of the people who have fought Pick Minus, hasn't killed mine in one hit unless they know what's going on. So people might think, okay, this is what I think people think when playing Pick Minus. I started mine and let's say Alakazam, because I usually start those two. The other person, okay, this mine, I don't know what it's doing here. I'm not sure, so I'm gonna attack the more threatening Pokemon, Alakazam. So, and when it usually, like, when you just minus Choice Scarf, they go, okay, I train man, what the deuce? Isn't minus supposed to be, you know, plus and minus, not minus and minus for a special attack boost? But yes, it does. It does give a special attack boost despite being minus and minus. Then Alakazam just wrecks stuff with Psy Shock, which I, for some reason, still haven't remembered to change the Psychic because Psy Shock isn't as helpful as it should be, which is odd. But again, that's mainly because I don't have any really physical attackers other than Lucario. Yeah. So, and stuff. And then let's say, and yeah, Pikmin tends to win. I remember one of my, I think it was number 9, Wi-Fi number 99. I saw it. I saw it myself once and saw how mine could defeat a Metagross, even though Metagross is already at less than half health, and etc. etc. But yeah, that team's pretty awesome. At number 1, my favorite Wi-Fi team so far, although it could change, it's Pick 3. Yeah, Pick 3 is currently my favorite Wi-Fi team. Really, because it just delivers great wins all the time. Its debut match against Aloknar, or Kalekion as they call it now, or Maslow as I like to call him now. Every time, like that one match at first, its debut match with Maslow is actually a really good one. It was actually very close. And yeah, and since then it developed itself into a solid team. This with this pretty decent movesets on a pretty all around good balanced team. This is what I like, and it's so far the only team who, for the most part, untouched, except for the most part, mostly untouched, to Generation 5. Believe it or not, Big 3 is originally meant to be a Gen 5 team. Or rather, it's meant to function as a Gen 5 team, because Absol can't learn Magic Coat in Gen 4, so I had to switch it to Taunt. But now that it learns Magic Coat, then actually could help as a really great anti-lead. So, yeah, that's what I do like about Pick 3. Despite having Pokemon that are less than OU, it does have a pretty good chance against OUs. I think the only OU on that team is Breloom. I don't think I remember any other solid OUs. I think the rest are either UU or RU. And I think Absol's NU, I don't remember currently. So, yeah, the only OU in that team is Breloom. Will I change it? Will I change it? Maybe. If I change it into a UU Pokemon, it'll probably be a UU team. But yeah, I think Breloom's okay. It's really not the standard Breloom. It doesn't have Spore or anything. So I guess it's a pretty solid UU team, but also pretty good for OU as well. That's what I like about Pick 3. And it's also gimmicky being as a mono-horn team. So it's really awesome. So that is all for my Wi-Fi teams, and I'm gonna wait until April to make the next task. Gonna be favorite Pokemon by tier. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.